For my final project, I chose to search for jobs related to video editing. For my cover letter, I tried to focus on my skills that are the most suited for this job, but I also looked into the company's history and culture and noticed they emphasize evolving with the times, so I tried to echo that in my cover letter. For my resume, I tried to emphasize my skills rather than my entirely food service work background. First, I went to KVCC Career Coach and searched for jobs with keywords like video, photography, editing, and design, but the positions available were either vaguely related or I had no interest in applying. Next, I tried Indeed, and just by searching video editing, I was pretty easily able to locate jobs related to it. The job I chose to apply for is a photographer position at WXMI, a broadcasting partner in Grand Rapids, Michigan, owned by the EW Scripps Company. I chose this listing because it involves capturing and editing visual content for multiple platforms, which is exactly what I'm looking for, and because it involves working with news equipment, which I'm interested in learning. I also chose it because it is in Grand Rapids, only a 40-minute drive, and I would not have to immediately relocate. I went from Indeed to their actual job website and located the position. The main requirements for this listing were at least 2 years of experience as a photographer and proficiency with lighting and computer-based editing. I did some further research into the company and found on Glassdoor that their median salary for a video editor was around $55K. They do offer health insurance, a 401k plan, and PTO, but the general consensus is that the benefits are very bare bone and that the PTO is difficult to use. The company itself has a motto of "give light and the people will find their way," and core values of courage, compassion, excellence, fairness, integrity, and respect. I also noticed a company emphasis on adapting to consumer needs as technology changes. Finally, I looked at some reviews on Glassdoor and LinkedIn. I saw some good and some bad, but I think the overarching theme is that it is a decent job, but it is more of a stepping stone. I think this is why it would be a suitable job for an entry-level position. But if I was to get this job, I do think there are some legitimate concerns brought up in reviews, like the availability of mental health coverage when this position involves watching unedited, traumatic live videos. Lastly, I went through the application process. I created an account, entered in my personal info, my work experience, and uploaded my resume. They asked if I had a demo reel for review, and I do not yet, but I plan to in the near future. I had a couple big takeaways from this project. For one, I realized how important it is to have all of your information and work easily accessible and organized, because it is amazing how quickly you'll forget things, and also because applying to many jobs is an extraordinary amount of work, and centralizing your info is super helpful. Another big takeaway is to always be searching for opportunities and updating your resume. I feel like my conception of what getting a job and having a career is naively linear and concrete. But this class has shown me that the reality is it's in constant flux, and keeping yourself from being outdated is incredibly important.